Well, hello, everyone. I hope everyone has had a great day. Let's watch some fishies. I'm playing with camera stuff tonight, y'all, so you have to let me know how this is gonna look, okay? Oh, well, that's real tilted. That's not good at all. That's just a mess and a half right there. All right, I got some nifty go-go gadgets to play with tonight. Let's go ahead and start some music and let that, Ah, what am I doing here? Okay, why are you all of a sudden zooming in? What is going on here? That's that's interesting. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, so that's really interesting. I don't know what I did there. Oh, thank you, Grace. Well, I mean, I figured they're still streaming. It'll take a few minutes. Plus, I still have to get my fish food set up and everything. So, I'm just gonna pop some music on. I'll try not to do anything, too sleepy. Um, uh, do. Where is that other one? Oh, no, not that one. Um, that's nifty. We'll play that one tonight. Turn that down a little. Do the paid thing. Okay, eventually I'll get all this stuff figured out one day. Oh, not much going on. Added some new plants. We got some new babies, of course, swimming around. I got that light way up too bright. There we go. See, this camera, like if I change the lights, I don't think it's changing much of anything. Trying a new camera tonight, and it's a lot different. I'm hoping that the little Darth fishy gets out here and was doing what he was doing earlier because he was getting in um all kinds of trouble. Yeah, like I think this camera is actually more true to that's some of the problems I've noticed with some cameras is the lighting just changes the color, all kinds of yeah. Oh, I turned it off. That's what happened. There we go. There we go. That I like. Okay. I do have to clean the glass on the side of the tank. I noticed there are water spots. Probably from when I was changing the water and I splashed stuff everywhere. Let's just not look at that. See, there. Now that cord's out of the way. No, we don't have to see the water spots. Okay, now did it just change colors again? I think it was because I put it, like, that blue got in there from the other light. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Let me move this cord out of the way. Because that's for the lights. There we go. There we go. Haha. Yeah, that looks real good. I don't know what I did. I did something. I don't know. We're just going to leave it like that. Alright. Yeah, that is real crazy. I don't get what's going on with that. That's something else I'm going to have to try to figure out, is how to make the color look less like that. Because, like, on StreamYards, it doesn't give you the options to, like, change the color like it would in editing. When you're editing, you can fix and, change stuff around, but when you're streaming, it just doesn't give you those options. Whatever camera does is what your camera does. So I am trying to learn all that tech stuff, and it's been interesting, real interesting. I'm hoping the outside cameras won't have the same problem, but it's going to be a natural sunlight, so I don't think it will. But again, we shall see. Now to start popping stuff in here. Get the Flicko babies fed. It's dinner with the snails, not snails for dinner. It's okay. I went live earlier than normal too, so that's on me. I could have pushed it back another 30 minutes. But normally I'm like messing around trying to get the food together anyway, so I figured, that way when everyone got here, I'd be ready to do what I'm doing now, give everyone their dinner. Oh, did you see the Pleco short that I made? Yeah, this morning I wake up and they're just all kinds of, giving snails like shell jobs. Hey, Miffit, how's it going? Oh, I have stuff all in the way right now. I have all kinds of. You know what? That is not enough food for the snails. Let's get them a couple more green beans. And then some flakes for the fishies. Eat. They're always Pantless is great, as long as you're comfy and chill, it's all good. They were not showing, well, I mean, some of them have been showing their tummies today. I'm sure once their bellies get full, they'll show us exactly how happy they are. Alright, so we got some more green beans to go in here. And then some fish flakes, so that maybe they will let the Corys have those bloodworms. Hey, Fish Nerd. Hey, Liam. I hope everyone's having a great night. Yes, this is a clothing optional dinner. You can be in PJs, and it's great. Yeah, they're up there. They're like, we would like our dinner too now, please, madam. Drop some flakes, lady. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, I did take half of it out, so you're only seeing half as much of the duckweed. Let's see if I can fix this camera. There we go. Now you can see much less duckweed. Let's just zoom on in. See. What can we see? What's going on? What is that snail doing? What's going on there? Yes, those are new pebbles. Now, if only this thing, like, if I could get it to, like, move side to side without, having to actually, move it side to side. Let's, you know what, let me move this food so I don't knock it over. And let me reposition the camera now that I got all the food stuff done. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think it is that's causing it to... Let's turn that off and see if that changes that back. It did! Like, I noticed that. That's like crazy. Like, I saw the blue and it went yellow. And there it did it again. Okay, I gotta turn the light off for right now. Oh, hi, Rocket Couch. Now we can't see the green beans. I gotta fix this bean. Playing with the camera tonight. Sorry, y'all. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing about the pebbles, is now we can't see them getting the bloodworms because I dropped them in a bad area. Man. Let's just... Yes, there is one. He got into the tank. I was like, man, come on. I don't know what I just pushed, but I pushed off. All right, now we can see the green beans and the plecos. There we go. All right, I promise I'm gonna stop playing with the camera, y'all. Hang on, where was he? Right there. That guy. Right there? Or this one right here. And there's a third one over there. I think. Or that's a... No, that's a water stain. Okay. That is not a water stain. That is an actual snakey. Yeah, I think there's like 3 of them. I keep hitting the cord and it keeps moving the camera. Like, stop doing that. He does. Like, I can't even... I mean, this picture is good, but... And I'm here, like, with him, and I was like, I had to look. I was like, oh, yeah, he's right. They are right there. I have a new plant in here, but I think they pushed it back behind the driftwood. Sarge has come for his green beans. He's like, I am getting dinner, y'all. Leave me alone. Do we need more beans? Yeah, let me grab a couple more beans. I did cut up quite a few tonight, so we have plenty of beans. I have to make a decision on some of the smaller tanks that I have on if I want to make trades for stuff with them or just put them in storage for right now. I think I'm going to hang on to them and put them in storage for right now because tanks break real easy. I don't want to give up the tanks. At the same time, I do not have spots for them all at the moment, but I will soon. So I'm gonna make a rack of 10-gallon tanks. Let's drop these guys right in the middle here. And then put the light back on the right way. And bam, there we go. Everyone is fed. The little fish are just happy that now they can actually go get the fish flakes and the big fish aren't like stealing them all. They're like, we get to eat now, yay! Oh yeah, that guy's up. I didn't even see. Dude, that one's a big one. There's like a couple of little ones too. Wow, I think more of those Chanel babies made it out of the first one than I thought. I have to be real careful when I extract snails right now. So, I have to point out something on my biggest blue snail that I don't know if anyone but Fish Nerd has seen. In the great nipping of the 20-gallon, she got injured. Yeah, they are kind of like occupied at the moment. They just got a big beating. But man, if you look at her belly, can you see how, she is kind of chunky. But if you look up here on my little blue snail, her antenna got nipped. And it is, of course she goes out of the picture when I'm trying to show her off. But you see how it's like crooked right there? I don't think that's gonna correct itself. I'm real sad about that. I mean, that's not even funny. I gave them the I gave them some catnip before the stream tonight, and they're still going crazy. She is pleasantly plump, but she's like ready to, she's ready to go hit the town and find herself a guy. That's what I'm saying. She is fluffy. That is a neat feature. Um, I actually sat down and read the manual that came with the camera and was like, oh, that's what you do. Okay. Yeah, the blue light is playing with the color. Um, because I've noticed, like, when I turn that on, it turns it yellow, and that's on the white setting. But if I put it on green or red, like red seems to make it blue. So yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on, like how I can fix this color issue, because it's real. Yeah, it's like I can't get it right. It's like, come on, camera, get it together. Get it together. It's like I thought that one was gonna do it, but and blue is just worse. That's okay. That's green. How does it look now? Oh yeah, let me zoom it in. Hang on. How about we catch a snail eating a green bean? The little fishy said hello. Hello. All right. And oh, sorry. This one I'm gonna have to try to like move the actual camera down. Oh, look at the little flecko on the green bean. There we go. Let's get the Corys are all over here. My camera is my cord is playing with me here and it's not I'm just losing everything tonight. Well, that happened. Let's turn that off for a second. And let me try to find my ears that I just dropped. Sorry, y'all. You know what? I gotta mute a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what does the color look like on the video now, y'all? Is it still kind of green? I'm gonna try to fix that with some light here now. I'm gonna play with it again. I know blue is pretty much is not good. It is not good. And let's turn it way down. Oh, that's off, not down. There we go. Okay. All right. Now let's see how much more I can zoom them in. Okay. Okay. One. I don't know if that was a snail or a quarry, but they didn't have to do that right there. That was just rude. See, now you can get a better look at the quarry bellies here. Ah, I had to zoom out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop playing with the zoom features, y'all. I know I'm like a kid with a new toy. Let's get it. That's the regular zoom on it. Okay. I think the little guy, no, I think that's a girl too. There was one that I just saw that I thought, okay, now they're over here. So, all right. Why do I keep going down instead of in and out? I keep going up and down. Hey, Claire, how's it going? Let's zoom the whole tank out now. All right, I'm not going to play with the zoom anymore, y'all, I promise. And look at those baby Legos. Aren't they adorable? Thank you, Claire. I have been working on it. You know, trying to get these plants situated and staying down. We're gonna have some new ones growing out of here pretty soon that are gonna look really good, really cool. So I am really excited about that. Okay. I think it's trying to focus the face. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can remove that because it's part of the software I'm using to make the camera focus. So I don't know exactly why it's doing that. Also, y'all, it has this feature. If y'all can see it, if it comes up, I can use AI on it or not use AI on it. See? Isn't that crazy? I don't think everything should have to have AI. Okay? Like that it's interesting, it's a cool feature, but you know, I'm gonna zoom in for Claire so she can get it up close on the snails right here. Oh, and I guess it thought it was focusing on a face earlier, one of the fishes, and it like took it up all the way up into the corner and zoomed all the way in. It was like, well, that's interesting. It was like, I picked a good night to just play around with stuff. It's like, yeah, this is fun. But I have to ask. So now that we're here and we know that this has this function, that's the no AI, right? And this is with AI. And it's going to automatically adjust the camera. What do you guys think? But the zoom feature is really cool. I just needed to go back in a little closer so we can see the snails. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing 6 of the quarries. The others, I think, are probably behind the wood. I may have to go take Fishner to the fish store with me and try to find some more male quarries. Okay, this little guy down in the front, I think that's a boy. Oh, there's Juju's little... Oh, he was like, no, you don't get to see the belly. Okay, so that one is a boy. Okay, cool. So I know I at least have one boy in here. But I think the rest are mostly girls. So after the stream, I'm gonna drain out some water, and we are going to put cold water in the morning, since they just had a big meal, and see if that kicks in some mating for the quarries, so that we can, you know, maybe get some quarry babies in this thing too, in this mix. It did rain a little last night because we woke up this morning and like everything was wet. So it did we did have like scattered showers. I'm gonna see if maybe that's enough to kick it into gear. And considering it's April, it's gonna start raining hopefully like every other day here. Okay. Yeah, the Fisher. See her antenna? See what I'm talking about how it's like crooked? I noticed that when I first put her into the tank, and I thought that maybe it had happened when she got nipped, and I think it just healed that way. It doesn't seem to bother her, so I'm just, it just makes me sad that she got so injured. Little bacon wrap guy's been very wanting to say hello to everyone tonight. Over here waving the antenna. Mostly trying to claim that green bean as their own. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have seen it. Darth Hideous, since he made his way front and center here. One of his doppelgangers in the tank got a ripped fin, and yeah. Oh, okay. So all three of the clutches with the snabies in there have hatched. So they are completely hatched at this point. I have them in a 10-gallon tank, and we are in the process of moving the tank stands around this week. Finally got the room that the big tank stand has got to go into another room. My smaller tank stand is going into this room so that I can record everything. and I can take them out of the bathroom this week and put them in the living room so I can film them better. So I don't have to keep trying to, you know, bring the breeder box out and stick it in the 29-gallon every time I want to show you the little snail babies. So I'm real excited about that. So hopefully by next Sunday, I will have some stuff done. And we finally figured out how, estimate on a number, probably at least 200 babies. I would have to say about 200-ish, because about 90% of each clutch hatched. There were like 2 little pieces on the end of each one that just, I let them go. You know, I left them floating on a piece of styrofoam for like an extra week and nothing happened. So I just ended up saying, you know what, those aren't going to hatch. Everything's out of here. We're good. So, yeah, now they are growing up. So we have about 200 snail babies. I would like to be optimistic that all 200 will make it, but I don't think all 200 are going to make it. That's a lot of baby snails to raise up. If I do get that many, I will be surprised. I will probably end up getting more than I need out of it. But I have someone to take them off of my hands, so I'm very glad about that. They're, you know, they'll take as many as I want to give them, so I'm good on that. And that's true. And I get fish food. The lady I buy my bloodworms from for the quarries. She has puffers and she needs ram's horn snails. So not gonna pick any of the baby snails out of this tank because there could be mystery snail babies in there, and I don't want them to get eaten by a puffer and grab the wrong snail and think it's a ram's horn. I'm sure she would notice it before I did. But I do have the other tanks and my plant tanks that are full of pest snails right now. So I told her I will bring her as many as she could possibly want. So I take them all. So, but I do appreciate all of you coming by tonight and watching me play with my camera and, you know, my nifty new features and stuff. Most Pleco babies are very happy. Everything's calmed down now. They're like, we can eat now. Yay! Oh. Well, it is, since it is a you know, it is Easter Sunday, and I know not everyone celebrates it. So if you do, I hope you had a, you know, a happy holiday. If you don't, I hope you just had a happy Sunday. Yeah, I do need to make sure that I start watching more videos and reading more information about raising up the snail babies because I'm doing pretty good right now. You know, they're eating. I put like a piece of food in there, and hey, Commander, I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Oh, that's not. Oh, sorry, that's not Commander. I'm sorry. Treasure Coast Magnet Fishing and More. I am so sorry. I called you by the wrong name. That is my fault. But I hope you had a happy holiday and you enjoyed your day too. Egg on my face. Oh, it's been a long day, and Liam, they are incredibly patient considering. But I have seen them swoop in, right? And take food away from a mystery snail. Especially if I put the little pellets in there, the sinking pellets. Oh, they go after those real quick. They're like, I can grab one of those and swim way faster than you can. But they're getting all of my little fishies are growing up, and it's I'm very proud of them. Okay, fish nerd, you see how she's swimming right now? That's how all of them were swimming the other day, but all of them were doing it. And I gotta find that other guy that has the ripped tail. The one guppy that's got the rip in his tail. I'm gonna take him out and put him in a tank to treat him for his tail rip. Because I don't want to accidentally drop way too much methylene blue in here again. Okay, cool. And it could just be they're getting real close to that point where they're about to start. See, something, I'm guessing it may be like a piece of the floating plant is moving in front of the light a certain way, and that's what's causing um, it to change color on the stream. Because I haven't turned any lights on or off or anything. And the only thing moving up there is the floating plants. So that's what I'm thinking is happening with the color on the stream. And one of the plecos is getting real big. It's actually this one over here. I am going to use the zoom feature again. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. Right there. See that pleco guy? He's getting real big. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't give me the option to do that yet. Like I haven't like opened it up and looked into it. They're kind of basic settings. So it doesn't really on the stream it doesn't give me the option to change the the colors. But after the stream, if I downloaded it and go into the editing, I can change it. It's real confusing. I don't understand it. and I'm gonna have to get someone to help me look at that and figure it out. See, like that, like, did you see the two Corys just swoop by? Oh, that would be so cool, Treasure Coast magnet fishing. I love driftwood. It is so pretty. All right, I keep going up and down, and I was doing that earlier. But yeah, um, go back out. And I swear I'm not playing a video in reverse. The snail did actually just float to the top of the tank. I told you they were chasing each other. I told you they were. I know I went crazy. One goes up, one comes down. Like, what are they doing tonight? They're putting on a show for y'all. I'm like, let's just mess everything up here. We're just gonna float to the top and look, sink from the. Yeah, I give up. Oh, oh, cool. Because I'm up in Georgia. I'm close to Atlanta, and I keep telling my husband that we need to take a trip down to Florida so I can find some more driftwood for the tanks, or even to the coast of Georgia would be good. Is that where we got our governor from? Um, Hopefully we didn't get our governor from Florida. Maybe he might have come from Florida. I don't know. Um, I know Marjorie Taylor Greene could go back to anywhere but Georgia. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just she just I don't know. All the politicians just get to me anymore. Like every single one of them. It doesn't matter what side they're on. It's like they're all fighting everything. But it's like just get to work. Okay. And to move the camera so we can see the ivory snail climbing the Java fern. She's so pretty. Hopefully, I can get the girls out of here before they have any more babies in this tank. The kids are gonna try again to get the other three out. I think there's still three in there, maybe four that can actually have babies. They're gonna try to fish them out for me tomorrow, so I don't end up falling into the tank trying to do it. So I will absolutely do that, fish nerd, because I know it's getting close. Because they've been doing that kind of stuff more and more. And I was gonna take a video for you, but I was on the phone and my phone wouldn't let me record, and I didn't have the other camera to where I could just pop it on. So I was like, okay, all right, y'all. Well, it's hitting that hour mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for tonight. I will be back at some point this week. I'm gonna try to pop on a couple of extra times just to do tank streams. It'll just be music and yeah, I can't tech very well, but I will pop the tanks on and let y'all watch them. And if they are doing the chasing things and you know the Corys start laying eggs, we'll try to catch it on camera. I hope everyone has a good night. If y'all could do me a favor and Hit that like button on the way out if you hadn't already done it. I would appreciate it greatly. And maybe I can speak next time. But y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Thanks, Liam. I appreciate it. I do. I'm trying. All right. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.